Hello guys, and today I'm going to be checking out this new 2006 iMac that I picked up from my school. Right guys, so as I just told you, we're going to be taking a look at this new iMac that I picked up from my school. It is a 2.13 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo, 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a 250 gigabyte hard drive. And I believe these specs are all, other than the RAM, the specs in this machine are all stock. Now, this iMac in question is one of the higher models. They had the baseline at 2 GHz, and then they had this one, I believe, and then they obviously also had the ones of the larger screens, like the 20-inch and the 24-inch, but they're quite well. The 20 inches aren't as rare as the 24 inches, but these 17-inch screen models are quite common, based on the fact that my school has around 30 of these just sat in the cupboard, and this is where I got this one from, in fact. Now, if we just turn the iMac around, then we can see that obviously it's got a label here for the pass, for the what you call it, appliance pass thing, safety test or something like that. I don't know what you call them, but it's been it was tested last year in August apparently. So going down to the ports, then, if we just zoom in a little bit on these ports, the quality might be a bit worse now that I've zoomed in, but it shouldn't be that bad. We have a headphone jack, we have a microphone port or a line in port, 3 USB 2.0 ports, 2 FireWire 400 ports, a gigabit Ethernet port, and a mini DVI connection. And I do actually have a adapter in this drawer full of adapters. Here it is, look. So you take something like this, and then you put the adapter in the slot, and this would allow you to interface this with a external monitor. And with this iMac, I can either mirror the desktop or extend it if I want to. Now, obviously, as well, under the stand there, under this porthole, you can't really see it, but you've got a power connector. If I just tilt the iMac up a bit, you can see up there. Got a power connector, and there you can also see you've got a Kensington lock block. Now, over here we also have a power LED power button, and we also have the big iMac writing on the branding on the back as well, along with this big air vent, which most of the heat seems to come out of sort of this area. I think the fan's up in this corner. Now, to turn it back around, then, this iMac comes with a super drive, which can read and write DVDs from. This, I've checked, this is made by Pioneer, this one, so it's quite a good drive. Of course, it's Apple, so they invest money into their products. Now, on the front, then, if you can see that, you can't quite see that, but we have a iSight camera. I believe this is VGA quality. Correct me down below if it isn't. And this, if my eyes are correct, this is a microphone. Or it could be an LED. I'm not entirely sure where the microphone is placed on this iMac. As I said, I've not had it too long, so I've not done any research really. But now, if we also just take the Apple official power cable, as you see, it's the white one, which has also been tested, so I know it's safe enough. we can see that it has the flush power connector, so this sits flush in the iMac, which I will now demonstrate. So if we just plug it in down the side there, and then is this in frame? Yes. We can put this through here, give the iMac some support and push it in, so then it sits pretty flush in the slot socket, as you can see. Like perfect, pretty much. Just wrap the cable around this side. Now, going along with this iMac, I also picked up a Apple official keyboard and mouse. Obviously these are the ones that came with the iMac itself. Again, these are out of frame, so I'll just bring this down. Look, we have a Apple wired keyboard. This is the older style one that's plastic. As you can tell, with the USB 1.1 ports, I believe, on the back. There could be USB too, I'm not too sure. They seem quite slow to like transfer and stuff. Now, as well as this, we do have a Apple wired mouse. This isn't the original one that came into here. This was one that was bought as like a replacement because of the long cable. If it was a one that came in the iMac, the cable length would be like halved because it only has to go to this keyboard. But they did sell this style of like this mouse with a long cable for £40, I believe, and I believe they still do sell it. We just plug this keyboard into the Mac. Sorry about that view, by the way. It's not really a good view, but and then we can power it up. Now, while this Mac is booting up, if it is booting up, oh wait up, what's it doing? The power light is on, as you can see there. There we go. God, I thought it was like dead then or something. Generally it boots up pretty fast for a 2006 machine. You might not be able to hear it, but if I be a bit closer, I might be able to hear the hard drive spinning away. That sound. I'm not too sure if you could hear that from here. Over this microphone. So as you can see, it's already booted up onto the lock screen. And if I now sign in, you can see that we are indeed running OS 10.10.6.8, and I have dual booted this with Lion, but I just prefer the performance of oh, this mouse doesn't really work in this surface, so we'll just get a mouse mat out for now. Yeah, so it is obviously it came from school, so it has had some slight wear, but I don't know if you can tell, but down here there's a little bit of sort of some marks down here. Can you see that? I'm not too sure if you can, but there is some wear and tear marks, like where I don't know, it's been scratched or something. So as you will see now, it is indeed a 2.16 GHz, not 2.13 like I thought. But never mind. It's got 3 GB RAM and it's got a 250 GB hard drive, and now I'll confirm this. 250 GB. This iMac supports SATA 1. So it's alright speed. It's 1.5 gigabits per second. And I also was astonished to see that this iMac has Bluetooth as well. I see we've got Bluetooth on here. Can't really see that, can you, from this angle? Got Bluetooth is on, and we also have 5 gigahertz and wireless N. So I'm transferring 243 out of 300 now to my access point. So that's pretty good. Now the performance of this machine is pretty fast for this, like a 10-year-old drive. It was 10-year-old in the last 2 months, I think. The performance, as I said, isn't bad. Seems pretty fast. Now this iMac also has a dedicated graphics chip, the ATI Radeon X 3100, I think. No, it's the it's the X 1600 with 128 gigs of I wish, megs of VRAM, and you can indeed see that this is running at 1440 by 900. So it's a good resolution, especially for 2006. So I think that'll be it for this video. It's a 4K video, so I can't really keep it too long, I suppose. If we just shut it down now for the end of the video. It's a nice iMac overall. As you can see, it shuts down pretty fast, like compared to like a modern Mac. For some reason, I can't quite get my head around that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Sorry guys, but before I go, I want to take the time to shout out some of my friends who supported me quite a bit. This is my friend Callum that I've not known for too long, but he does some nice videos, good quality. He uploaded about an hour ago a video about FIFA Ultimate Team, and as you can see, sorry, that ain't focused. He gave me a shout out, so I just thought I'd pay him back in a shout out. Obviously, yeah, it's this. So he's been going for 6 months, and he's got just over 380 subs. So he's doing quite well for himself. So that's awesome. As well, I want to shout out my mate Drew. This is his channel, Wizard Phase 99. As you can see, it's all over the channel with the logo and stuff. Now, he used to have an old channel, which he uploaded like all these videos to. This is this channel, but due to some complications, he had to move it over to this new channel. Like, he started holding like brand. So, but what he's done is uploaded like some of his favorite videos onto this channel to sort of like, so he's got them saved for the future. Now, as well, just two other quick shout outs to HoneyTree for the oh I've just unsubbed, oh dear. What? Alright. These are some good quality gaming videos. I believe it's once a day. I'm still top of the priority. Don't worry. Good quality videos. I believe it's still once a day. So that's a nice schedule there. And TechOne as well. Again, it's my mate, and these are some good quality tech videos. Sort of like what I upload, in a way. Right, and now that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.